As dawn broke over Moscow in 1605, Boyar Mikhail Romanov stood by his chamber window, watching the city stir with unusual tension following Tsar Boris Godunov's sudden death. Rumors swirled through the marketplace that Godunov's son Fyodor would soon be deposed, while whispers of a miraculously survived Tsarevich Dmitri, heir of Ivan the Terrible, spread like wildfire among the people. In the council chambers, Mikhail watched as noble families who had been rivals for generations now formed desperate alliances, each positioning themselves for power in the vacuum that threatened to consume Russia. By 1610, as Polish forces laid siege to Moscow, Mikhail found himself defending the very walls of the Kremlin, the once mighty symbol of Russian sovereignty, now teetering on the brink of foreign conquest. In the sanctuary of the Cathedral of the Dormition, amid the sweet haze of incense, he prayed not for his own safety, but for Russia herself, as famine stalked the streets and foreign armies circled like wolves. When forced to negotiate with the Polish occupiers, Mikhail maintained the dignified bearing expected of his lineage, though inwardly he seethed at the humiliation of foreign boots on Russian soil. Following the patriot Kuzma Minin's call to resistance, Mikhail secretly journeyed to Nizhny Novgorod in the bitter winter of 1611, evading Polish patrols to join the growing liberation movement. When Moscow was finally liberated by Prince Pozharsky's forces in 1612, Mikhail watched with tears in his eyes as Russian banners once again flew over the Kremlin, though the scars of occupation would take generations to heal. In a twist of fate that Mikhail could never have foreseen during those darkest days, it would be his young nephew of the same name who was chosen by the assembly of the land to become Tsar, founding the Romanov dynasty that would rule Russia for 3 centuries to come. In his final years, as Russia slowly rebuilt from the ashes of the time of troubles, Mikhail would often reflect that nations, like the faithful, must sometimes pass through periods of terrible suffering before finding their true path once more.